Need something?
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
For the age of aggression is just about done.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of
drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk.
When Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope you're just playing dumb. I'm the one who left the note in Ustengrav. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. And I figured out we're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you, Kynes Grove, there's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove. Do you need something? Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy
I don't owe you money.
Grove is this way. Travel together.
It's a fine day with you around. What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Feindal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him.
Thank you. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. All right then.
Oh, what happened?
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
You're pretty, I'll give you that. Just stay away from my husband, Alvar.
Whatever you need. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Aye. Looking for a new blade? Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves. I could looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Until next time.
There's beauty here, unmatched, and I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. I'll show you what I know. Farewell.
I actually advise the Jarl on political matters. My input is invaluable, of course. But this is all probably a bit over your head.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. Fun mostly. Hard work.
Men are all alike, from Skyrim.
It's a shame, isn't
They
it?
care only for war and politics.
Somewhat,
Treat their
yes.
women like
At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idles. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, as more of the sick and injured, I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
Bye.
For I love you!
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. Old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I feel better already.
Aye.
You tried mercenary? No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since.
Forget Solitude or Windhelm. Whiterun was the crown jewel of Skyrim before. This was such a glorious city, but then everything had to change. The Empire came, and my brother was lost.
Watch the skies, traveler. Looking to do some hunting, eh? Avoid Brittleshin Pass. It's
I
southeast of
might
here.
just be a servant among lords.
Ain't nobody high
Think
and
for a
mighty in
moment
these
I
halls,
don't take my
except in the
duties
Jarl.
as seriously
And don't you
as
forget.
the Jarl himself takes his.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this
One of
decree
the
for
new
details.
servants? Remember
Enjoy your
that I
visit
like
to
my
Dragon's
Make a
Reach.
move toward Balgruff, and you're dead.
You know, I saw something near Shimmermist Cave, to the northeast. Some kind of creature, small and wicked. Never seen its like before. What is it that you need? You have my attention?
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, from Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Until next time.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostility. Ah, student of the... Take an enchanted... Once you know an... Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you... It seems this damn... If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives... Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. Hey, watch it!
Ow!
Staying out of trouble, kids.
can take you... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by...
Heard about you and your honeyed words. Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers. Stay away from the Oratino residence. The place is... You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sodri's used wares. Talk to the elf. What is it? Dragons? The Dunmer gets their drinks. You're like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two... We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide. Gotta keep my eyes open. Trouble? I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Oh. Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Safe travels. We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
You need anything? I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yeah, you must be new around here. Or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum. Take care.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right, I knew it! He's trying to have somebody killed!
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true, but Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. Yes, but he has returned home, and people... Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city.
Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Sweet Mother, sweet... Mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet Mother, send your child unto... You've come at last! I knew you! It worked! I knew you'd become. I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here, so I know you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind! Sorry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there. Please don't kill Constance the Shell. I have a family heirloom you can have. Supposed to be sort of valuable. I hope that's all right. She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go in an Honor Hall orphanage. It's not fair! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
My heart goes out to you.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
I'm not much of a strategist for Ulf. He seems... I don't really have a mind for war. I
still
think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Yeah, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim? Fair enough, but are you willing to die for your home? All right. But before I can put you to use, That's so long. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. It's where men... There's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you.
Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment. We'll see about that, won't we? Here. Try not to die.
Torek was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need to support our armies.
Be ready when you...
I most...
Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
The townsfolk call me captain, because I used to be a sailor. Terrible shit. He's claimed all lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon, and introduce him to the headman's axe. There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few. The clans Shattershield and obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business. Which I guess is one way.
If you're looking to get a drink, candle her. It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Thank you for your custom.
If you need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am astute.
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
My job's simple enough, and I don't really complain much.
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filth. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. You're nothing.
You just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back!
That wasn't a fair swing.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
Yeah. Here. Good to see you again, friend. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for those Thalmor elves, too. I bet they're working. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Watch out some gray skin doesn't pick your pocket.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Tell me you've seen them. Those things. Small. Evil like something out of a nightmare. They come from Stillborn Cave to the north. I know it.
Cramped alleys, rundown buildings, few guard patrols.
Farm work is hard work.
Grey Quarter
It's
is
good
an
to relax when I
insult.
can.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind.
Watch what you're doing.
Stay under cover. This is what we came for. We need to see what happens.
Salokunier, Zid, Ulsa.
Steady. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought. Right behind you. How can I serve you? Let's get going then. God! Oh, it's true. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last... A very long... For the last 200 years since the last... Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into... Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's... I'm not sure yet. Meet me back in... Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse. What do you need, Dragonborn?
nothing.
Where are you?
Enough! Do your worst! No more! I get.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
Is someone there?
Mind yourself with that fire. Don't burn anything down. I've got to get out of here.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself. Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack.
Be mindful. I made Tikla.
What is it? Dragons?
No lollygagging.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long.
I was young. Oh, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Last night I saw Laud the blacksmith writing up. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter. Good. Truth is, suddenly, they named me Thane. They got my nephew Sitgeir in my place. A real friend. Cyrodiil, that one.
Don't even think. You're not supposed. Oh. You're not supposed to be in here. Last. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's this, some kind of code? Need as much iron ore as you can dig up? Well, he's not spying, but it's clear the Empire's making Laud smith up more swords and armor for them. Good work. Take this. You may have seen the open grave in our grave. The truth is less pleasant. It is what is also a vampire. No, it's too late for the Wardstone. Vigar must be destroyed. If this gets out, my family will suffer great shame. Good. He will have fled to gather others of his kind. Mind what you say. The Empire has ears. Oh.
over this town.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order
Legion's
my
always
guards
looking
to
for
attack.
strong, capable warriors.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack. I have nothing... say to you. Move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? God, you're boring. You're mine. It's nothing.
Be careful.
Ain't this a surprise?
Death awaits you.
It's so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Trade a stink up while
Can't wait to count out your coins.
Now ain't this a surprise?
just scratch.
Just stand still! There you are.
Seen anything quite like that.
Smell mortal blood.
Huh? Be careful.
Not as dumb. My family thanks you. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
I'm right behind you.
Mind what you say.
Lead up.
Yes? What is it that you want? My uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to difficult. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You try it sometime. Come and see me again sometime.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old.
I'm sorry, I should really go now. I can't. I'm sorry, sorry.
Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors.
A hearty welcome to Falkreath. All of Skyrim's true sons. You'll find my brothers Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now, maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. His name's Bolin. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talk. Looking for some? Take a look. Steal anything from my shop. Don't mind Boland. He's young. What do you need, stranger?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Careful with that fire.
War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand in our cemetery to see that.
Keep a song in your heart.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
One of the first songs I ever learned.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding.
You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
And the braggart did swagger.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
I can't really help you. I'm just Dengir's maid.
A sad time. Our daughter. Our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter. He ripped her apart, like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps arcade. Influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way. Yes? Come to gawk at the monster. Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of it's all on account of this blasted ring. This is the ring of Hersing. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hersing didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never get, like, with the little... I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret, and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever. I had just come into Falkreath. They needed some help working the mill, and I thought that when I saw the little girl, I was just... I could feel it coming on. I could taste it, but this pitiful, limited... I held in my rage as long as I could, but it boiled. She looked so fragile. I feel terrible about what happened. About what? Do you not know the Daedric Lord of the Hunt? He revels in the chase, and also a powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late. I've been looking for a way to appease. There is a certain beast in these lands. It's said that Hersing will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness, give him back the ring. While I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free. Oh my. Seek out the beast. I wish you luck. Should our paths cross again.
Well met, Hunter. I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious star that your kind calls Hercine. Well met, Hunter. Well met, Hunter. And skillfully, too. I've been watching you for ages, it seems. You have the makings of a fine hunter. You may even be my champion. Perhaps. I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hercine. I may consider it, but you must first do a service for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter, tear the skin from his body, and make it an offering to me. There is no retribution in the hunt. It is not vengeance I seek, but the blood course of a living hunt. There are others who would gladly accept my favor. They will hunt him while you delay. Your choice.
I've got your back. I am at your command. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get... Going then. I'm right behind you. I am at your command. Lead on.
Can I get you something? Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a well met. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Steal anything from my shop.
Thank you. Take a look.
Till next time.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books. My spells.
I've got your back. You lead, I'll follow.
I'm as much a Nord as the next man. Oh, we've got the same pride, the same honor. Just what? It's not my fault. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name?
You've been a good more bad blood between the houses. Fralya is convinced our family is somehow at fault. There's no reasoning with these people anymore. Long live the Empire.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Well met, kinsman. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle.
Welcome. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing business with you. We've got the finest weapons and armor. All right then.
Ulfred, patron of the... Clan battle power.